In this video, we're going to look at a very quick alternative that some people have found a lot of success with, and again, it's an option that you might want to consider as another source just to add a few ways to generate some traffic to your site, depending on your need and how you want to drive the traffic. It's basically free ad sites or classified sites where you can paste a free ad. Now the thing about these is to keep them successful, because if they're free to post in, if you're not paying for premium results, you're just having basic free ad placement, they expire very quickly in their use of getting traffic. Now, as an example, I've actually sold land in the past by advertising on free sites, by having no paid for advertising at all. But for it to be successful, you had to basically be in a situation where you were adding content to the web on a daily basis through a number of sites to generate the traffic to get to your site. I've also seen a couple of people do exactly the same with actually selling a website. They didn't sell it through a service, something like Flipper. They actually sold it through classified advertising and got quite a considerable fee for doing so. But they were consistent and they were hitting the classifieds day in, day out for about 6 weeks to actually get the result they were looking for. But it drove a lot of traffic to the site in the meantime, which also helped boost its ranking because of the volume of people visiting their site over the period. So you can use classifieds effectively if you want to. One popular, well-known one, it's gone up and down with popularity over the years. Some people say it's just full too much of spam. Others actually use it on a regular basis as their first port of call. Is the usfreeads.com site. That's usfreeads.com, and you can place free classifieds here in different categories, including services, business opportunities, etc. And if you actually look on their site, business opportunities is still one of the highest volume of ads on their site at any one time. Another site that's actually not discussed as near as much as perhaps it should be, it's similar in a way to sites like Craigslist, is called Backpage.com, and here you can also advertise free classifieds on their site as well. And again, it's across all different sections. There's forums, there's services, there's business opportunities. Anything you can think of pretty much can be found at Backpage.com. And that links nicely into Craigslist itself. It's still known to be a valuable resource for getting leads and for getting people to your sites. Craigslist.org, and you can go to either local areas near to yourself in the country that you're in, or you can advertise at different levels in different areas. You don't have to advertise in the location that you're personally based, and you can test it in different places and see what kind of response you get and what kind of traffic you drive over time. And again, it depends entirely on the type of traffic you're trying to get. But Craigslist, when used correctly, can drive good traffic to your site. Another site, if you're based in the UK, Australia, South Africa, is called Gumtree. They've also got partner sites. They partner with sites like eBay Classifieds in the US, but Gumtree is also a free ads classified site where you can do all sorts of advertising and promotion in here. And again, it can get you some mixed response, but the ultimate aim is you're tying this in with all the other little snippets we're looking at in this series in order to get your traffic to your site. Adland Pro, very popular in the US. Again, business opportunity sections tends to be very busy, and you can have a lot of paid for ads on this site, but they do have a free ad section as well where you can do advertising, promotion, networking and marketing and earning opportunities, etc. You can actually promote using their service, and that's adlandpro.com. There's another free classified site called classifiedsforfree.com. That's classifiedsforfree.com. And again, they have the option here. It's an online ad site for business opportunity, personal, auto, pets and real estate and more. I'll post unlimited free ads and local ads in 600 US cities, all US states and 60 countries. So ads stay there for 7 days, and you can renew them unlimited times by just signing up and registering for free. And again, you get mixed responses, but it can help you drive traffic if you use it in the right way. Another one is the free ad forum. There's actually the forum where you can actually participate in the forum. We're going to look at forum marketing in other videos coming up, but the free ad forum has a classified ad section as well as the actual forum that you can participate in as well. But all in all, you can try it, give it a go. It's one way to look at getting traffic, is to actually set up ads on classified sites and that way you can perhaps drive more traffic to your website. Another effective way to drive traffic is to actually give away free content to people, and that way in order to build your list. But it can also be a way to get traffic to your website as well. Ultimately, that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to drive traffic. And if you're building a list at the same time as driving traffic, it can be a way to get people on that list then to keep coming back, which all includes and then your traffic, monthly views, etc. But if you go into Google and we type in the word free gifts, we see we've got over 95 million results here. And the reason for that is, at the end of the day, people love to get something for free, especially if they feel that it actually has a real world value and it's helping them to answer a problem or solve a situation that they have at the current time. And if at the end of the day you can drive traffic to your site in that way, you can then build your lists, which is helping you in your business. But by offering a free gift, you might find that if it's of good value, that the reason why it helps you get traffic is, first of all, other people then pick up and find it, and what they end up doing is recommending your free gift for others to have a look at because they got it from you as well. That in turn then gives you free traffic. If you have something that you've created that you can give away for free, you can also take part in something like giveaway events, and that's where you sign up and you agree to give something that you're actually selling or is of value in order for people to download. When they download, they're actually joining your list. That's sending traffic to your site and potentially adding people to your list. So giveaways are another resource for getting traffic if you have a product that you quickly create. I say quickly, you can make a good quality product and you can give that to people. I'm going to show you a couple of examples of that and how it might work. You've got the traditional technique of saying to people, look, I'm going to give you a free gift, or in this case a free report reveals the top 10 fatal list building mistakes you must absolutely avoid at all costs. So what we're doing here is we're trying to tell someone, look, if you want to know how to build a list and totally avoid all the fatal mistakes that most people do, then just sign up to this list and we'll send you your free copy of your report. So as you can see here, this is using a list building technique, but it's also a way of getting traffic, because if you download this report and you find it to be great value, there's every likelihood that you're going to recommend this page to other people. And another way of getting traffic, a very powerful way to get traffic, is by using affiliates to promote, because at the end of the day, if affiliates are sending traffic to your website, that means they're going to be sending people to you, which is the traffic that you want. And the great thing about affiliate marketing is, more often than not, the person that's going to be referring for you is going to be making a recommendation, which means it's a very high value traffic source indeed. It's very targeted, and it means that someone's been recommended by someone they've been following, and there's a good chance they're then going to go there. Another option is to not employ the squeeze page here immediately. You can actually offer, like you'll see on this site here, Internet Professionals blog, there's a list building strategies free report, and if you come down, it tells you what you're going to find out. You click the link and you actually get to download the file without opting in. So you're not actually joining the list at this point, but what will usually happen is you'll be encouraged in other places on the site, like here, to subscribe and join the list. And you'll probably find if you download the product, there'll be an opportunity presented to you where you can either go back and bookmark the site where you downloaded from, or go and join a list anyway. But again, by giving away something for free, if people find it as valuable, then there's every chance they'll recommend it, and that will then in turn bring you more traffic over time. Another point that a lot of people miss out on is to use sites to create something and then offer it for free to people, and then when they download it, that's bringing traffic back to you if you do it in the right way. For example, a lot of people use WordPress as a blog of choice, and they'll use scripts and plugins to help them improve the quality of their blog and the way it's used. For example, one popular that went around the internet like wildfire and is still recommended very highly is the all-in-one SEO pack. At the time of recording this video, it's had over 8.7 million downloads, which is a significant amount of traffic. And not everybody, of course, that's downloaded that would have visited the person's site that's created it. But if you think about it logically and you create something that takes off and it becomes very useful to people, even though you're giving it away for free, it can become a very high valuable source of traffic and quality traffic over time, and there's nothing to stop you giving away a great version for free and then offering people a commercial or upgraded version for an extra fee or by donating to say thanks very much for the product. So creating something like a plugin would be a fantastic way to drive free traffic to your website. Okay, you're going to probably have to pay to have it created, but when you break down the value over time, it's going to be a great way to get traffic coming to your site. If you create a report or a product or a video or something that you're giving away on your sites, like in the past couple of examples I've given you, the only cost to you is going to likely be time in having it created for yourself. If you do it yourself in your niche, then you're going to be able to give something away to people, and that in turn can bring great quality traffic to your website. So that's another thing to give a go and think about with traffic. In the next video, we're going to look at you getting writing. This is really an important section and something you really want to focus heavily on if you're going to look at seriously building traffic to your business.